New details are coming out of Washington about the stimulus checks. We got the whole recession coming up, more $1,400 payments going out, and there are going to be more states that are sending out different checks. There was $350 billion was sent to all the states from the American Rescue Plan, and I am going to cover every detail for you in this video. That way you get caught up on when you're going to be getting your next stimulus payments. With the inflation happening right now, there are tons of new data coming out that just going to put that pressure on Congress, trying to get Congress and Nancy Pelosi and all of them to get another round of payments out to everybody. So there are a total of 3 states in the United States that will get a chance to grab relief payments, and all of them have a deadline of October 17th. In order to file their taxes and get a chance to collect these payments, there won't be a full stimulus check coming, but this has pushed many states to offer it in order to offset the impacts of inflation. Most states are choosing to have the residents with a variety of types of aid, from direct payments to rebates, or spending tax credits. We also have other states that have used their budget surplus to provide stimulus to people who really need it. There will be at least 9 states that are getting relief in the month of October, with 3 states having this October 17 deadline to file their taxes. The first is Illinois. People from the state were sent direct relief payments that were worth up to $300 starting on September 12th. Taxpayers will also get a rebate of $50, and joint filers are going to get $100. Families who have dependents are getting up to $300. Rhode Island is another state with chances to get this relief. Eligible people from the state can get up to $750 in the form of a child tax rebate. The last days in Maine, they can get a rebate of $850 per person and up to $1,700 per average family in order to get this rebate. Single people who make less than $100,000 per year are eligible, or couples that make less than $200,000 are also eligible. Illinois residents can also earn no less than $200,000, and couples can't make more than $400,000 in order to be eligible. All of these states have that October 17 deadline in order to file their taxes. California gas tax rebates are officially known as the middle class tax refund, due to start going out as early as next week. The one-time payments intended to provide relief to millions of Californians. We could see some people receive checks for as much as $1,050. To be eligible to receive the payments, you must meet the following criteria and file your 2020 returns by October 15th. Were California residents for 6 months or more on their 2020 tax year, or California residents on the date that the payment was issued? To be eligible to receive the payments, you must make less than $250,000 if you are single or married and file separately, and less than $500,000. If you file jointly or as heads of households, the state has provided a payment estimator, and you can use a calculator on how much to receive for your refund. Check payments are due to start going out in October, which means that you could start going out as early as next Saturday. Everyone who was eligible to receive this payment is expected to have the check by January 2023. If you filed your taxes electronically and received your refund by direct deposit, you can expect to get your rebate check the same way. If you find using a different method, you will get your payment on a debit card. So although the federal government has not received plans to issue any further stimulus checks, several states are issuing tax refunds to residents as a result of surplus budget funds in 2022. So the Massachusetts State Auditor is still calculating the tax rebates due to Massachusetts residents as of September 20th, but the initiative released this summer could provide $250 in tax relief for Massachusetts taxpayers, with $500 going to married couples, according to a report from masslive.com. Those who earn between $30,000 and $100,000 in 2021 are eligible. Colorado State began issuing refunds of $750 and $1,500 for couples filing jointly in August as part of an agreement with the Bill of Rights amendments. If you haven't received your check yet and you filed your 2020 returns by June 30th, you should receive your rebate bill before September 30th. Hawaii residents started receiving direct deposits funds up to $1,200 per household on September 9th. Paper checks should start being mailed out in late October. That's what the governor recently said. The state of Virginia has been working hard to issue 1.3 million direct deposit tax rebates and 1.9 million paper checks to qualified taxpayers. If you had a tax liability, meaning you owe taxes on your 2020 returns, you may qualify for the rebate. The Virginia Department of Taxation started sending checks in mid-September. If you live in Virginia and file taxes by July the 1st, you are eligible to receive money. And if you haven't received yours, you should get it by October 31st. The amount will vary, but could be as much as $250 per taxpayer. Indiana residents are slated to receive a total of $325 per taxpayer. Some direct deposits began going out in May of 2022. If you are still waiting, you should receive a paper check by no later than November the 1st, 2022. According to CNET, if you didn't receive it, contact the Indiana Department of Revenue. Illinois taxpayers may have already received a paper check as part of the state's $1.83 billion tax relief package. The legislation calls for individuals who earn less than $200,000 in 2021 to receive $50. Those numbers doubled for married couples filing jointly. Taxpayers can also receive $100 each for up to 3 dependents in their household to a maximum of $400. South Carolina taxpayers should receive refund checks of $100 beginning in late November or December. You qualify for a check if you owe state taxes in 2021. Pennsylvania residents may qualify for a tax rebate through the state's property tax rent rebate program. You will need to file a rebate application online by December 31st. If you live in Colorado and don't file your taxes by June 30th, file on an extension and get those taxes filed by October 17th to receive your payment from Colorado. If you live in New Jersey and qualify under the new Affordable Jersey Communities for Homeowners Renters program, you will receive a rebate based on your 2019 income. The good news is that the rebate could be as much as $1,500 for homeowners with a combined household income of less than $150,000. The bad news, it could take as long as May 2023. If you live in New York, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Maine, Minnesota, or New Mexico, you should have already received a check or direct deposit. If not, you can check with your state's department as the state of your refund or confirm your eligibility. So just check with your Department of Income, Department of Taxation to find out how you can get your check sent out to you. So that's the details of the stimulus checks. I will keep you updated on the latest and keep coming back to these videos. Goodbye!